G'day, how you doing? Adam Williams here from easywayphotography.com.au and of course Adam Williams Creative YouTube channel. Can we get some subscriptions and some likes and comments before we even start? I'll throw that back on you. That would be great to really help me get this video out there. I love and appreciate the fact that I have so many subscribers, at least in my opinion. Some people would think 11,000 is not many, but I think it's incredible. I never thought that I would have that many subscribers, so thank you very much. But, you know, if you could leave a comment, a like, and a subscription if you're not already, that would be great to really help me get these videos out, if you think they're any good. All right, a little bit of business first, because, drum roll. That was terrible. Last month we were giving away one of these, and it's taken me a while to actually draw the winner and get the next giveaway underway. And if you're wondering how you could have known that this giveaway was on, because we were giving away this over $1,300 worth of Nissi ND filters, an absolutely incredible piece of kit. How would you have known that this was on to enter if you didn't already? Subscribe! Easy as that, because we're going to tell you today how you can enter next month's competition. So the winner of this one was Michael. All right, that's pretty non-specific, isn't it? There's probably a few Michaels out there watching this going, yes, it was me, but Michael, you didn't leave me your last name, but that's okay. You left me an email address, and let me give you a little hint for all the Michaels out there wondering if they're about to get an email. And in fact, if you haven't got an email by the time this video goes out, it's probably not you. But, I'll give you a little clue. I can't read out Michael's complete email, but if you're a Michael and your email address is a Gmail that starts with FG6, I won't give any more away, then congratulations. Give me a shout out. If you haven't seen the email, give me a shout and contact me directly, and we will sort that out. But I'll be emailing you straight after I finish this video, which the email will get to you even before this video is released. All right, next month, or in fact, in the description of this video, you will find a link to, we're giving away one of these beauties. Sirui, waterproof, graphite tripod. Very sturdy, very light, ideal all-rounder. It's not really big. It's not small and unstable. It's right in the middle. Perfect travel tripod in my opinion. I've got 3 of these to give away. We've already given away one. This is the second one, and I've got one more. So make sure you subscribe to know when these competitions are coming up as the rain starts pouring down. We'll keep on going. Hopefully the sound and the audio is still okay. Now, we're also giving away with that this month a ball head as well, a beautiful ball head for swiveling your camera in all different directions, okay? So there's about $1,800 worth of kit there as well. You'll find the description in this video, or you'll find the link, sorry, in the description of this video, all right? So enter that and you're a chance, and I'll send this anywhere in the world. The first tripod went to like Norway or Switzerland. The Nissi filters, I'm not sure where that's going. Fingers crossed it's in Australia, because the postage is expensive. But that's okay. If it goes to, you know, somewhere far-flung like Iceland or Greenland or Russia or Latvia or who knows, that's fine. Wherever you live, enter the competition. It's all good. Okay. Before we get started, shameless plug. If you're looking to improve your photography, anything from composition to Photoshop, to Lightroom, to even how to win photo competitions, check out the courses at easywayphotography.com.au. They all come with my guarantee, 365-day, complete year guarantee to try the course. If they're not the best courses in the world, just email me and I'll give you all your money back, your full refund of your purchase price. Shameless plug. Awesome. Thanks for letting me do that. All right, let's go along. Let's jump in. I want to. We're going to, just a quick video, we're going to look at some old photos again in Lightroom. And again, don't judge me too harshly. This was roughly about 2004, 2005, somewhere around about there, early 2000s. And look, we all start off taking, you know, some iffy photos. Maybe not the best. We're not too specific about what's so great that we're shooting. We just go, wow, let's just shoot that and that and that and that and shoot everything. But it's great to go back and have a look, and we often find some real gems in there. So this is from the stunning coastline of northwestern New South Wales at a place called Broome, around Broome. And you can see, you know, this is not a great photo, but just a good example, some beautiful red rocks and this incredibly blue, green, turquoise water. That is what Broome is known for. Cable Beach is just absolutely spectacular as well, because it has this incredible difference between low and high tide, which means if you're at sunset at low tide, you get this huge reflection panel in the sand, in the wet sand. Just absolutely gorgeous. Let's have a look at a few of those. Let's have a look at a few of those. Here's one here. Here's one here. And you know, this could be something. It's quite nice, soft, delicate, rather minimalistic. Let's have a little play. Let's have a little play. I think I'm instantly feeling high key, pastel colours, soft, delicate, you know, relaxing, lots of breathing room. I think we could look, even straight away, just bumping up the exposure just starts to bring that really soft, high key feeling. I'm really enjoying that already. And if we add a little bit of maybe, what does vibrance do? Well, I know what vibrance does, but vibrance tends to add saturation to the non-saturation areas, I believe, whereas saturation saturates everything equally. So you get a little bit more saturation in the lower saturation areas with vibrance. And this is gorgeous. Look at these, the way you get a little bit of hint of reflections and the sand in here and the different ripples, and then that beautiful warm section there going from cools into those warm areas. I quite like that. You know, just two little adjustments to this image and that would work. That would really work. Needs a little bit of cleaning up. Maybe a few of these bubbles could go. A couple of dust spots could go. But I would hang that on my wall. Let me know what you guys think. Would you hang that on your wall? No pressure to buy it at all, okay? But I would. I think that has a nice sense of peace and quiet and tranquility, and really reminds me and conveys that feeling of what I would have been feeling there. Just the peace and quiet of capturing that shot on Cable Beach in such a beautiful part of the world. And that's what it's all about. It's all about conveying the moment. You know, we ended up getting some nice colour. Look at that. Again, look at these beautiful reflections. The horizon's a bit wonky-donk, but that's okay. A little bit of contrast. You know, maybe we get a nice abstract from this. Let's go, I'm feeling a square crop coming on in this section here. And let's, oh, it's not too bad for straight actually. It's not too bad. Close. Yeah, what are we thinking? Highlights are already down. Is it too pinky purpley? Maybe it needs just to swing back a little bit into the warmer colour tones. Well, to be honest, I think I prefer the pinks and purples. I'm a bit of a fan of the pinks and purples. All right, there we go there. Let's hit F, go full screen. You know, back in the day, back here, I wasn't much of a photographer, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like the abstract nature. Maybe the horizon is in a bit of a weird spot. It's not quite middle, it's not quite 1/3, but look, we could maybe, what if we just pull that down like that? Does that get better? I think it does. I think it does. All right. What else have we got here? What else have we got? What else have we got? It's really nice to come back through some of these old photos. Actually, I remember this one, and actually I had to play with this one before. You know, I remember taking this and having a look at it, and I quite enjoyed the movement of the birds. I quite enjoy that. And in fact, rather than, well, let's have a look. I had to play with that before and cropped it in. Yeah, it's not really doing it for me. I think again, let's play with the crop again. Can we get something really abstract out of this? And for abstract, there's something about square crops that really works. And I'm going to take a really, I'm going to take a really small chunk out of this one. Maybe we just need 2 birds. Because, little, and because, I was going to say a little tip, it's not really a tip. I'm not sure that's right yet, that crop. Let's bring that down a little. I do want some breathing room on the open side of the frame, so the birds have some space to go to. How's that look? That's better. I like that. I like that. I do. Let's see if we can see back. Where were we? There to there. See how, for me at least, I can tell where the tail feathers are and where the beaks are. There's enough detail to get that from this abstract image. So for that reason, they sit better on the back of the frame a little bit than what they do in the center of the frame. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments if you agree with that. I feel that's a better, more pleasing composition. So, okay, let's have a play. Bump the contrast. I want a little bit of vibrance. I want to see that turquoise blue that Broome is known for. And the image is really going to be about the colour combination and the abstract nature. A little bit more contrast maybe. I think, you know, that's almost there. And if we zoom in, you're probably not going to get a really big print because it's going to be a bit noisy and whatnot. And the camera I was using back then was probably, it was a Canon 5D Mark II. So I've chopped a huge chunk out of that. So we're probably dealing with a really low resolution file. But because the image is so abstract, we could come down here to detail. We could turn the sharpening off. And we could really turn the noise reduction up and lower the detail here. And now I can print that off at probably 2 meters wide, 2 meters square, or at least 1 meter square, because look, if we zoom in here, let's zoom in, I don't know, 300%. And I could probably even blur this a little bit more. Okay, so what I would need to do, you can see it's getting a little pixelated, but the file itself is fine and clean. You can see it's a little pixelated. So we go to Photoshop, we would go to Photoshop, up the size of the image, so it's got more pixels to play with, and then blur them out a little bit more. And beautiful, we've got a stunning abstract, well, give myself a little bit of toot of the old horn there, a stunning abstract. I love it, I really do. Let's see, F for full screen. Can we go a little bit bigger? There we go. I think it works. I think that really works. And look, you know what? You know what? If you wanted to go more modern, I think you could go black and white. And it would suit, I think it would suit my style better. And if we go black and white, then I'm just running through some possibilities here. We can come down here to where it says black and white. And can we pull the blues? Okay. Well, yeah, very kind of, what if we go the aqua, too far, Adam, too far. Something like that. And you can see it's very pixelated, but I don't know, you call me crazy, it's got something. It's got something that is interesting. You know, what are they? Are they spirits? Are they UFOs? Are they, what, you know, what's going on here? What are we seeing flashing through the frame? We've got this incredible sense of movement and motion. Call me crazy, but I like these abstract, out there style things. Not back in the day though, not back 15 years ago, but as your eye and style develops, this is something, you know, this is probably going to be added to my portfolio because I absolutely love it. Let me know if you're a little bit crazy and quirky like me below, and you kind of dig this kind of stuff. All right, let's see, what else have we got? What else have we got? Won't be for everyone, I know that for sure. This is a stunning part of Broome. Let's have a look here. Oh, here's one. This is already processed, I think. Let's go with that one. And we will go back. Where's my history panel gone? Where's my history panel gone? Library, oh, develop. History, oh, that is the import. It's telling me that's straight out of camera. Can't be. No, I don't like that wave. So the reason I would have taken many, many photos of this location is looking for the right sort of wave formation that suits. Yeah, that could work. Again, if you like motion, that could absolutely work. You want something more peaceful, maybe something like that. Let's go with the motion one. And then what we're going to do here, no, I don't, I just changed my mind, didn't I? Let's go with that. I like that beautiful crystal water right in that patch there. Okay, and again, I'm going to go square for abstract because I don't need the upper bounds of this image. I don't want that green, what do you call it, mangrove, and I don't want any sky. I think we can do something more compelling like this. And look, I think we can come over, get a bit more of that beautiful blue water if we come over here. Like so. Done. And that crop's not quite right yet, is it? So you just crop and get a feel for it. I think I need less of the bottom. Like that. Better. And then we add some contrast. And we add some, whoop, not saturation. That's getting a bit crazy. Some vibrance. Those reds aren't quite right. Let's have a look at this one. That's a bit better. I must have, oh, it's a TIFF file. I've previously, there you go. So there's the raw file. There's the TIFF file. And I'm going to go one step further with this one. So I obviously liked this one back in the day quite a bit, and I do still now. If we go square, oh, look at that, perfect. Close. And let's do a little bit more tweaking to this. I'm going to grab the gradient filter, drag it from the top here, and add a little bit more pop and contrast. Contrast. Pop. A little bit of brightness and contrast up there. And then drag from the bottom here. And I'll just reset that filter. Maybe add a little bit of brightness, which is going to take a little bit of the reds away. And I want a beautiful, I want the tones to be similar in their vibrance and their saturation. So sort of these softer tones. Whereas if I delete this, so we've got these dark red tones. I want them to be light, much, you know, lighter, as light and equal to those blues rather than being heavy like that, if that makes sense. So we drag up like that. And just a little bit of exposure. That's looking nice. And then what I'm going to do is grab the radial filter tool here and place it in this section here. I love this crystal section. Let's see if we can get some contrast. Whoops. I need to invert that. Invert because I want to work within the filter, not outside the filter. And something like that. Done. Beautiful. F. If you've been to Town Beach, Roebuck Bay and Broome, you will recognise this colour, this very unique colour palette of the deep reds and the turquoise blues. Where the outback red sand meets the turquoise blue water. Absolutely spectacular. And for many of us travelling to Broome, it is an oasis coming from the desert of the outback quite often. you know, you haven't been able to see or swim in the water for many, many weeks or even months as you approach Broome by car because of the big saltwater crocodiles. And then you get to Broome and it's just this paradise, absolute coastal paradise where the water is warm and turquoise and crystal clear and just washes the dirt away. And for someone like me who just thrives and loves the coastline, I've grown up and it just energizes me, the coastline. Arriving to Broome is something particularly special, and this colour palette just really, really reminds me of that. So, you know, if you dig that, let me know again, like as opposed to 15 years ago when, you know, I was looking at, you know, a more, I guess, traditional composition like that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you like the abstract? Or do you like the more traditional like that? For me, the abstract just absolutely dominates, in my opinion. And I could see that hanging on my wall at some stage. If I can find room between all the other photographers, my favourite photography prints that I love to collect as well. All right. Thanks again for sticking with me. Be sure to enter the giveaway for the tripod, Sirui tripod, absolutely great bit of gear. I thought about not giving it away and keeping it for myself. I use a Sirui already, but I've got a big beast of a Sirui, and this little travel style mid-range tripod would be a great addition. But I'm going to give away this one and the other one that I have in the coming months. So be sure to enter that. If you could help me out, just hit the like button. If you've got any value whatsoever, just click that like button, drop a comment, encourage me to come back and do some more videos soon. I've been upgrading all my courses at easywayphotography.com.au. That's why I haven't been here. Almost every day I produce a video or update a video for Easy Way Photography, but I'm nearly finished and then I'll be back. I'll be back here. So anyway, thanks again for being here, and I look forward to catching up next time. Bye for now.